Hey guys, welcome back to Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. It is year 3, autumn the 1st. We are going to go all the way to winter the 3rd. This was 4.5 hours long of a recording, and I chopped it down to 20 minutes for you. So, this is post-commentary, obviously. We had 144 sweet potatoes to plant at the start of the fall. It's a little weird looking back at this because 4.5 hours later, my farm looks a little bit different. Not too much different. But there's a key thing that we did, and we'll talk about it when it gets there. Still listening to that Tijuana brass music. But that's another thing, we get a lot of records this time. So yeah, that final patch is a little different towards the end. But alright, I lucked out. Still on the 1st, this house upstairs, Kate. If you're maxed out friendship with Kate like I am, she says, I have a surprise for you. It's my super special treasure here. And it's a record. But the chances of her being upstairs in her room are slim. So get there early on a rainy day, and I guess she might be up there. Oh yeah, the stupid dope came with the cat again. And I said no again. I guess for people who really love cats, this is amazing, but I really have no interest. The dog is already boring enough. We don't need a cat on top of it. So the song. Add a record. Autumn in Oak Tree Town. This is from another Harvest Moon game. It's not really my cup of tea. But it does have that autumnal, everything's dying feel to it. But compared to the Tijuana brass, which actually makes you enjoy farming, this is just like, oh yeah, everything's dying. I don't know, it was on like one of the DS Harvest Moons or something. So this was me just listening to it. And then deciding to go back to Summer of the Pioneer. Because it starts off cool, and then the brass is interesting. 10,000, that was a good profit from something. And yes, we ordered the seed maker here. Or the pond. No, we did... What? You can order the pond twice? Do I have the pond? I don't know. I ordered the pond at some point, and we ordered the seed maker here. I'm really curious about that. And that was autumn the 1st. So then the 2nd, nothing happened. Autumn the 3rd, we start doing Vinny business. You gotta talk to him enough to get the option, as we know. And what did I do here? Oh, I did one that's not really crucial. Trick blue flower plus any fruit. In this case, a grape, because Nami likes grapes. Gives you blue grapes, which are called Grab Blue, I think. Yeah. So I replaced the grape tree with that one. Although it's too late to bear any fruit. And then it was the Harvest Festival on the 5th. And I brought the best possible thing I had. I had the sweet potato that I wanted to use last time, but even better, we have S-rank cheese. So I gave her the S rank cheese. Not S star, I sold that one, but I figured S rank was good enough. And at first, she's just like, oh, this will make a nice addition, just like anything you give her. But it does have a different effect. Really just flavor dialogue, though. You don't really get anything for it. There's that pot of stew again, man. Looking all cheesy and potatoey. I want it. Imagine adding a whole cheese wheel to that and letting it melt. Now that smells good. Soup's up. And Nami and the boy are there. Now watch Van. Stupid jaw. This is simply delectable. The ingredient Bill contributed is an excellent complement to the rest of the dish as well. Well, ain't that something, considering how much Van travels and how many different foods he gets to eat? That's some real high praise. So it does matter, kind of, the grade of the ingredient that you bring. So I don't know if that does anything for Van's friendship. But he seemed to enjoy it, and that's all you get. You don't get anything else, which is kind of a bummer, but... You want to befriend Van, though. He sells you a record at some point. Alright, here was a carrot and a potato for a Pokero, I think it's called. If it works. I think this is one of the ones that did work. It acted like it didn't, with the sad music. But there it is, Pokero seeds. I think I only have one of those. I did a couple things. I did Pokero. I don't know. They all have weird names. But I got a couple winter ones. And then our sweet potatoes came in on the 7th. 144. We keep 10. And those are strawberries, I believe, growing next to them. So 134... plus the cheese wheels of the morning is 28,000. Some good profit. Now what's this here? Oh yeah, the golden milker at the very end of autumn. You want this thing. At first I was like, what difference is it really gonna make? But you'll see the difference that it makes. And there's that I Love Bears outfit, which I think was new on the 3rd, but this is the 8th. So the golden milker for 50,000. Basically, the perk to it is you don't have to be next to the cows and you can milk multiple cows at once. Which we will see briefly. Then what happened? On the 8th, I was thinking about our fusion crops that I was making and how this whole side of the field is going to be the experimental area. So the turnberry, that's a turnip and strawberries. We had a couple seeds in the cabinet, so I got 5 or 6. And they can be planted in autumn. So I got a late start on them, but at least we have them because they're needed for the research for some of the things that people are asking for. And then, oh, I think we're getting another record here. Befriending Chris daily with flowers. You're crazy about music, yes? You never said anything like that? Just go along with it for now. This is a record of the city's top wedding song. Here, take it. It's less of a song and more of an instrumental, but anyway, it's sure to cheer you right up. It's another not-so-good song from another Harvest Moon game. But it's from the wedding ceremony of a Harvest Moon game, which is fine for a wedding ceremony, but for just like walking around farming, it really doesn't fit. Which you will hear for yourself momentarily. One sunny day. Hearing it again 4.5 hours later kind of makes me want to go to bed. I stayed up all night, man. From like 3 in the morning, and it's now approaching 8 a.m. Things I do for stupid videos. But back to Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. Now what the heck is this? Oh, we're on Winter the 1st. So just doing the morning routine. I was gonna stop at Autumn, but I really wanted to get those experimental crops in the ground. So you're gonna get to see the milker here, the golden milker. I stopped snuggling all the cows, and I only brush them when they get dirty. I just run and talk, and then get the golden milker, and look at that. You have the power like He-Man's sword. You can milk multiple cows at once. That was 3. I even got the one behind me. So that's all the cows milked. So that thing, and it boosts their friendship, seemingly, with the heart icon. So our turnberries are coming in, and we planted those other things. Or did we? No, we're about to. Because it's Winter the 1st, so now they're in season. So we're gonna plant them, grow them, use the seed maker, and keep only a couple to fulfill some of the requests that we have. Like that thing for the sweater for the boy. To get Hugh's old sweater. We also need to plant 144 potatoes. But before that, sweet tern. That's a sweet potato and a turnip. I got 2 of those from Vinny. Po turnip. That's obvious what that is. Po caro, potato and carrot. I think we saw the making of one of those. I found 3 of them. Or I made 3 of them. It doesn't always work, that's the thing, so you waste ingredients. Caro turn is turnip and carrot. But the carrot has to go first. If it goes second, he barfs it out and just gives you crap. And then just 144 potato seeds. So you see the right side of the farm now, in the good soil, is our experimental crops. Minus this patch here, because that's what 144, it needs another patch of 9 somewhere. And this was an event. Papa, I'm busy right now. Hi, bye. Oh, hello. And Uncle Takakura said that when you catch a cold, you gotta eat lots of healthy food and take lots of naps. So So that's why he came running here with that big old cash cow. I suppose that means you want to buy a tomato or something, right? Yeah. Uh-oh, is it not enough money? No worries there, kiddo, you got just enough. In fact, you did so good saving up that I could sell you my best tomato. There you go, here's hoping she feels better soon. Thanks so much. Hey, welcome home. This, I just got it from Benjamin, believe it or not. It was so random when I asked why, he told me you gotta eat and rest a whole lot. Something was stuck in my throat this morning, so Benjamin probably got worried and thought I had a cold. Anyway, I have no clue where this tomato came from. You have any ideas, sugar? Yes, I was... And then they go back to saying nothing new. Who's better at cooking? I don't know, it bums me out that, like, you get these neat scenes, but then, like, the day-to-day conversation never changes. Ah, new record time. Every day at 2 p.m., Gavin takes a break in his room, and he loves fish. So give him a really cheap fish, like a bass. And, oh, Bill, I had something I wanted to give you. It's one of my favorite records. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I was waiting for this one because I thought I'd really like it. It's Cafe Jazz. I thought it would be similar to the music playing now. But it's piano-y. It reminds me of Billy Joel, like... Well, I gotta hear it again. What's that, New York? Yeah, New York State of Mind by Billy Joel. It kind of has that feel to it, but I think it's just because it's a piano song. And that gave us a wonder because we're collecting records. Some Cafe Jazz. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Parents are pissed, but the kids love it. No, that's something different. But you see how, like, you could almost hear when the piano starts to descend, I guess. You can almost hear Billy Joel saying he's in a New York state of mind. I keep watering that wrong. And the strawberries do come in. They came in, I took a bathroom break and ate some pizza. I was just standing by the fence. But I cut that out, obviously. I did a lot of just standing around. I stopped going to the dig site and I only fished for Gavin. Yeah, I needed energy. And then eventually the strawberries came in while I was eating pizza. 5 of them were A-rank strawberries, which sell for like 30 gold more. I don't know if it's worth it. Which we see here. Those 5, 135 compared to 105, yeah. Strawberries, we have some in the fridge, so I didn't bother keeping any of them or making seeds out of them. And then Winter the Third, Van had nothing. This is the last thing we will be seeing. Watering the crops one last time. So next video, we are going to finish out Year 3, or Chapter 3. And after that, I don't know. I need a lot of people saying they want to see the game finished, because it's getting boring. But thanks for watching. See you.